Track 3 time. We're going to be listening to Grand Canyon, and that's it's the third track on the album for Money Shot. So we are going to go ahead and try this. I like the guy's pain face, so I decided I'd throw that one up there. Kitty's still burning, and let's go ahead and give it a whirl. I'll let you know what I think after we listen first. Here we go. I may have heard this before.
Lost as I may be, oh, in the fog of my own noise and triviality, Grand Holy Mother, grant me clarity. I am standing on the edge of forever.
One among infinity, witnessing the majesty, calm in this humility, witnessing the majesty, hope as far as one can see, witnessing the majesty, witnessing the majesty, witnessing the majesty, standing on the edge of forever.
Well, that song. So I don't know if it is or if I'm just mistaking it. That some people say that that's Maynard's favorite piece of recorded music, but I have to say the vocals on it, the lady as well who's tracked it, really amazing, super clear. And it's funny because like a lot of people will probably look at me and go like, you're wearing a gaming headphone, like those have never good quality audio. I'm telling you, out of all of the Sennheisers I have, out of everything that I've got in my possession, which is about 10 decent like sets of headphones, these are absolutely my favorite soundscape by far. Like the clarity and detail, like it doesn't feel like I'm wearing headphones. It's just like beautiful. I did get a recommendation to try a pair of was it AKGs? No, Grado SR1 lights, I think. Was it AKG? Anyway, I will be trying another headset. I'm like, you know how ladies have shoes? Some of them have like a shoe addiction. I'm a dude, and I have headphone addiction. I fucking love. If I had like all the money in the world, I would have a rack of like headphones for just different listening purposes. I love sound. Sound is just such an important part of like who I am, and I have to say thank you to everybody who's hyped me up again. I mean, Fear Inoculum and Tool's album coming out soon, like these ripples that have just been flooding out with the digital releases and all the other things that they're doing. And I go back and I went to my closet of CDs and albums, and I just looked at it, and I just like looking through the different names of the albums and just seeing the little hints of artwork. Oh, it just it like sends me back in 20 years, a lot of it. It's crazy. And looking at it, it's just like, oh my God, it's just so nice, it's so nice seeing all of that. So anyway, that's something that I don't know. It's something like it's in you, and it's this back catalog, and every so often something like a tune or something will just like come out, and I'll share some of my collection as well, so that at least you've got something valuable in this. If you know all of this stuff and you're like, I know Money Shot like the back of my heart, and I like it or I hate it or whatever, and I'm just here for like a bit of a ride. I wanted to like share with you maybe some other albums as well that you haven't checked out. But I don't know if the right thing is to do it like in the middle of all these songs, or instead maybe leave it to a separate kind of video project where like I step through some stuff that maybe you don't know, and listen to it again maybe for the first time in like years, because a lot of that stuff because of how iTunes is such an awkward fecker, I don't tend to interact with it and like load songs from my album onto the iPhone or whatever. So I might do that. Seems like a good idea to do. So we'll share albums at some point. So the next song after this is going to be Simultaneous. That's an interesting name for the track. And let me just jump in again and just listen to like various bits and pieces of this. And, whilst I like it, it's by nowhere. I mean, it doesn't topple like Vagina Mine or Potions for me. I mean, it doesn't even get close. It's very pure in the sound, but like I tend to like stuff that's like deeper and harder. Some spiritual things I like, but this tends to be a little bit more like, let me connect with Mother Earth, and I think that's what they did in the music video, if I remember it. Which probably isn't the way I would have run it if I was shooting a music video for it. But let me just see if we can listen back to this. So this is track 3 off of Money Shot, Grand Canyon. And let's just see if we can. The opening's quite good. And this like backing reverberation. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th beat it gets a bit rough. It's definitely a beautiful piece of composition. I mean, I'm not arguing against that. That there's awesome.
Lost as I may.
Not what he does with his voice when he comes in and then he steps it down and he steps it down again. So sweet.
In the fog of my own noise and triviality.
got such amazing control of his voice.
Grand Holy Mother, grant me clarity.
Witnessing the majesty, hope as far as one can see. Witnessing the majesty, witnessing the majesty, witnessing the majesty, standing on the edge of forever.
That's the thing. These cans, they really separate the sound. Like, I hear it from... And they're just stereo.
Blessed be.
Like, I really like the light electronic sounds. But later, when they evolve, not as much.
I'm in this humility, witnessing the majesty, hope as far as one can see.
I like the song as a piece, for sure. This is the part where I think it transitions.
Witnessing the majesty, witnessing the majesty, witnessing the majesty, witnessing the majesty, standing on the edge of forever.
Yeah, this is the weird bit. It's just not very Puscifer signature. And I don't mind. It's very indie, it's very like experimental. Yeah, I like that bit. Anyway, so that's the end of Grand Canyon, and we're going to go ahead and move on to Simultaneous next. So, I'll see you for that one in just a few momentarios.